Greg answers questions. If you have questions, Greg answers questions for you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Greg Answers.
No, this is my brother. You're not Greg.
Oh,
Again,
sorry.
this happened last week with Kim.
Truthfully, I get confused.
Well, a lot of people think that we're twins, but we're not.
I think we're twins,
Are we?
but we're not.
No, we're not twins.
Nope.
That's not even an official question for this video, but
But it's one I was wondering about.
hi everybody, welcome to Greg Answers Questions. This is my brother Doug.
Hello.
You know who's older? That guy.
Yep. So if you watch his video, You're So Old, I'm even older.
Yeah. How are you still breathing?
I don't know. I stop sometimes, but I catch myself.
So my brother's visiting me in town right now.
Yep.
He's in town for business, but we have a little fun before the business.
Brought my own computer.
He's looking at the questions. He's going to spring them on me. We're going to do like just a handful of questions because we're about to go out and have some fun and go eat a delicious sandwich.
Absolutely.
I'm driving him all the way up to Calabasas just to eat a sandwich. And if any of you live in Calabasas, you know why we're going out there.
I'm allergic to bread. Did I tell you that?
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
There's a hospital right by the sandwich place. I wanted to do a real quick thanks to people who sent me some mail. I just got a P.O. box about a week or so ago, and this is my first mail. I got a really nice letter from let's see, this is Daniel in West Lafayette, Indiana. Thanks for that, Daniel. This is a nice letter from Charles in Kingsville, Texas. We're from Texas originally.
Interesting penmanship.
Handwritten letters. How nice! What a nice change and surprise. And then I got some music sent to me from Johnny. Johnny, thanks for your music. It's his own music that I have not checked out yet because I just went to the P.O. box and got this stuff. So thanks for that stuff. That's nice. It's fun to receive actual mail.
Let's ask some questions.
All right, ask me some questions. Maybe
All right.
you can help me out with them.
Bugnuts438-47683, which is probably his phone number. You should try it out and see.
Yeah, somebody call that and see if that's a phone number.
Writes, real maple syrup gives me the runs. Do you do anything special for Halloween?
Well, you'd think that those two wouldn't be connected, but they are, because basically, let's say that you've had a lot of real maple syrup before you're going to go trick-or-treating. Well, you're going to have to do something special to prepare for it. And I say it all depends on one word, and that word was just in that sentence.
All right.
Depends. Your word depends.
Oh.
That's what I was saying.
Wanderer Recky says, we've seen your CD collection, and that was fantastic. That was like some of the best several hours I've spent.
They were long videos.
Yeah.
The last one was 33 minutes.
But
And a few people actually watched it.
Wanderer asks, what about vinyl? Got any records? I know the answer to that.
I got a lot of records.
You got a new one last night.
I did get a new one last night. We went and saw Mike Viola in concert. Actually, I say in concert, but he and Kelly Jones, who he sings with, they both performed in a tiny little guitar shop in Silver Lake. And it was, tiny. Smaller than this room. And there were, maybe 25, 30 people in there.
Crammed
all
in.
standing around, crammed in, as they just performed an hour of acoustic stuff. And they were so great. And he just released the Candy Butchers album, Hang On Mike, on vinyl, which came with 27 bonus MP3s of demos and unreleased songs, and I just got that. That's some vinyl I just got yesterday, and it's awesome.
Shedwords89 asks, Greg,
Oh, but the answer is I have a lot of vinyl. It's just all in my closet.
Sorry, I thought you were done.
Yeah, sorry, no problem.
You should
I just
indicate
forgot.
it in some way.
Okay. That's the I'm done sound.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Was that just practice, or were you telling me you were done?
No, I'm not. It was just practice. I'm not actually done yet.
All right. Shedwords89 asks, Greg, do you know about the bird? Do you know that the bird is the word?
The bird? The bird is the word?
Of the bird. Okay, pushpin poster.
I'm not
Greg,
going to do that every time.
what is your favorite fast food restaurant?
You know, I don't really eat fast food anymore since I read the book Fast Food Nation, which I highly recommend that all of you read, because I actually have lost a considerable amount of weight since I stopped eating fast food, and I actually have been healthier and feel better. I still love places like Fat Burger, which I don't really consider fast food because they make stuff fresh. And Fat Burger doesn't mean they have a lot of fat in it, it just means that they're thick burgers.
And you'll get fat if you eat.
And you will get fat if you eat a lot of them. Yes, it's true. But I do love to eat a fat burger. Not a big I never go to places like McDonald's or something like that. Not in years since I read that book.
Black Whale 6 says, "Hey Greg, what happens when Pinocchio says, 'My nose will grow now'?" Which I thought was a really, really good question.
Oh yeah, that's a catch-22.
One hand clapping.
Yeah, he says, "My nose will grow now." If he's lying,
his nose will
grow. But if his nose will grow, then he wasn't lying.
I know.
Holy shit!
That is really deep.
I'm gonna have to think about that. I think that basically his head just starts shaking and then just explodes, just like in the movie Scanners.
Maybe a different part of him grows.
Yeah.
Serpientus83 asks, "Where did the idea of the name Skip TV come from?"
Well, I played a character named Skip on that, even though I was really just myself, but I called myself Skip because I thought it was going to be a pretty bad and offensive stuff, and so I didn't really want to use my real name. So I just took the name Skip, and then the TV show was Skip TV.
Yeah, but I didn't ask where the name Skip TV came from. I asked where the idea of the name Skip TV came from.
Where the idea of the name.
It's a harder question.
Yeah.
That's another tricky one.
I gotta
think about
that.
All right.
We're going right through these. I wonder how many minutes we've done so far.
I don't know.
Let's do 3 more questions, and then let's go get a sandwich.
All right. Let's see. Hey, Greg, do you often get trolled? Asks the Shifty Pete.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. Zero Tanaka 0. I don't think it's O Tanaka O, but Zero Tanaka 0.
Okay.
Gregzers, have you ever won something that you really wanted, and how happy did that make you?
Have I ever won in something that I really wanted?
Won something you really wanted.
When I was, and you were there for this, when I was about 9 or 10 years old, I was with the family playing bingo, and I really wanted to win that because the prize was $40, and I won it.
The Colombian Country Club.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, that place doesn't even exist anymore. Back in Dallas. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I did win that, and Dad gave me 20 of it. Never got that other 20.
Another one, little furry dude. Greg, I'm pretty sure maple is a flavor. Another one on the sort of maple syrup theme.
Well, I talked about maple syrup last week.
Oh, okay. Well, little furry dude also asks, what makes you come up with pranks for the Dutch baggery videos?
The Dutch baggery videos.
Dutch baggery.
First of all, I don't think maple is a flavor because, well, I guess it could be, but when you have maple syrup, that's just syrup from a maple tree.
It's maple tree flavor.
Yeah, but I don't consider it a flavor.
I do. I like the flavor.
It's the flavor of maple if you put it in something else, but if you just have maple syrup, it's just syrup from a maple tree.
But it tastes tree-ish.
It's where it comes from.
It's delicious and sweet.
But if you, let's say that you're going to have like a maple candy, then it would be a flavor. This is maple flavored candy.
Ape Jaffa asked, I got this really good question, but I forgot. Hold on 2 seconds.
Oh, okay. All right, last question. I didn't even answer the one before it, but it doesn't matter.
This one,
I really eat a sandwich.
I really like this one from Mr. Jots. This speaks to me personally.
All right.
I love you guys. You're adorable and perfect for each other.
Thank you. That's really nice.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Jots.
Thank you, Mr. Jots. We are adorable and perfect for each other. You think he was talking about the last video that I made with my wife?
I think he's just clever.
Yeah. Maybe just predicted the future.
Absolutely.
We are two brothers who get along. There's some brothers who don't get along. We get along beautifully, although we didn't when we were kids. Doug once tried to kill me.
Well, you did come after me with a knife.
I came after him with a knife first, and then he hit me in the head with a chair.
With a chair, yeah. Yeah. When stupid, he had a knife.
Yeah. Well, we get along.
We got over it.
Yeah, we get along much better now. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye, we're going to go eat sandwich. 80 sandwich? I think I said 80. I think we have to go get 80 sandwiches now.
Excellent.
Greg answers questions. Greg answers questions. He'll answer your questions, so ask him your questions. Yeah.